And it's Barker to cushion it down towards Keith Buckley, caught late by Jack Byrne. Might see a few of those tight tackles this evening. Bohemian side just one win in their last 6 league games. A lot of the build-up tonight surrounding the absence of that regular back four. Pender Infinity suspended, Cornwall injured, Leahy on international duty, all of whom started the first 2 derby wins this season. But as Keith Long says, it offers an opportunity for others. Buckley himself to take the free. Good blocking job by Livingston. Wade Slater. Livingston winding up. O'Byrne has gone in on Devaney. Penalty. With just 14 minutes in at Dalymount Park, and Rob Rogers, no hesitation in pointing to the spot. Did he just dangle out that right leg, Jack Byrne? Definite contact on Devaney. What a start. It is Alan Manus to stare down Danny Mandroui. And Manus comes up with a huge save. Well, 12 yards, it hasn't always been a smooth sailing for Bohemians this season. This was well struck, but it gave Manus a chance if he guessed right, and he did. Big ball lofted out towards Aaron Green. Barker goes with him. Green looking to use his pace on the outside. Good challenge though by Michael Barker at the expense of a Shamrock Rovers corner. Now have Bohemians got the matchups right here. Jack Byrne to take. Goes towards the back post. Carr's header off the line by Andy Lyons. Well, he was marking that space at the near post, Andy Lyons, with those defensive instincts to get back on the line. Bohemians again, they push 4 up on this kick out, looking to set the traps for a Rovers side that likes to play out from the back. Lopez, and now Ethan Boyle, little touch on that, and Swan is down, penalty again. It was Greg Bolger this time on Ryan Swan, right on the angle of the penalty area. Well, Bolger is furious with the decision. Let's have a look again. Brilliant from Ryan Swan. Got himself between man and ball. That's a penalty. Well, this takes some nerve. A real battle of wits now as Mandroui steps forward again. This time goes to the right. It's the desired outcome for Danny Mandroui and Bohemians, and they lead the derby. Switched it up, Mandroui. Bohemians 1, Shamrock Rovers 0. Watts, one of those surging runs that Bohs fans used to cheer in the early parts of last season. Here is Carr. Chance to get turned, slips a lovely ball into the channel for Aaron Green, who gets turned, saved by Talbot, who will have to go again, and he did. In bravely and swiftly at the feet of Dylan Watts, who was eyeing up a tap-in there. Couldn't hold the initial effort, Talbot, but great reactions to get there at the second time of asking. Jack Byrne, looking to show his passing range, pings it out to Dan Carr. Trevor Clark on the overlap. Further support provided by Dylan Watts. Keith Buckley out to engage him. Watts lets fly. Oh! And a flying save drawn from James Talbot by Dylan Watts. Super effort. Dipping, bending and swerving. Talbot proved his equal. Green flicks it on, and it's a well-placed header as well. Ronan Finn surging into the Bohemians' penalty area, back towards Green again. But now it's Shamrock Rovers' turn to appeal for a penalty. Green is down, Talbot likewise. It was the half-time substitute Scott Allardyce, the third player involved in that. Hard to see who played what, but Rovers adamant they should have had a spot kick. Headed forward by Bolger, away on the half volley by Barker. Grace to send it back with interest. Barker against Carr again. Here's Ronan Finn. Oh, clever little dink, no offside flag. Carr! That is a brilliant finish. Well, he did it in Tala last year. He's done it again, Dan Carr. Lovely touch with the outside of his right boot as he caressed it in off the post. Well, look at that replay. Michael Barker won the initial header but ended up on the deck. By the time he was back on his feet, Carr had stolen a yard. Still needed finishing, and what a finish he produced, Dan Carr. 1-1. Watts pulls up the tackle of Mandroui. Trevor Clark to send it towards halfway. Allardyce heads it forward, Wade Slater. Here is Mandroui lining one up here. Oh, Danny Mandroui! A goal from the absolute heavens! And he has produced it in this fixture of all fixtures. Well, he found that little pocket of space, one touch to get it under his spell, and the second saw him unleash a searing effort beyond Alan Mannus. He'll do well to find a better goal anywhere this weekend. Allardyce out to the left-hand side. Paddy Kirk slaloms infield. He's still going here, Paddy Kirk. Real show of ambition and invention from the young fullback. Wade Slater faced up by Kavanagh. The cross, Mandroui arriving. Mannus with the save, and he'll go again against Ward. It's Swan. Oh, is that handball by Lopez, who's there again off the crossbar? How did that not go in? The Bohemians bench to a man on their feet, wondering how they haven't scored here. Mannus in once and twice. Swan did well to poke it goalwards. Looked like a handball as it came up off the thigh of Lopez onto his arm, but then a miraculous second intervention from Lopez. Well, how they have enjoyed this fixture. They've not seen their side come unstuck in it since May of 2017. They are almost there, Bohemians. Talbot takes his time, launches it into the evening sky, and that brings the final whistle. A truly pulsating night at Dalymount Park as these two serve up another cracker. But it's Keith Long's Chargers who rule the roost in the derby again, extending their unbeaten run in this fixture to 8 games. What a night. It has ended in victory for Bohemians by 2-1.
It's great to have won the game. It's great to beat our rivals again, and you know, we can't and hopefully, you know, won't get tired of that feeling. You know, it was a tough game. It was lit up as well in the second half by an outstanding goal by Danny Mandroui, and you know, we had to hang on a little bit second half.
I think tonight, I think they did well in patches. We just gave away 2 really poor penalties from our point of view, and like I said, he hit some from 30-odd yards, you know.